Good morning, everybody. How's everybody out there doing? Not Ryan Johnson, Sit Room, Mark the Infinitely Tired, Dave G Sound, Chris Persia. Hell, brother. Welcome back again, brother. Jedi Bill 797, Purple Valkyrie. How are you doing, Purple Lady? Samantha Jo, our other Valkyries here. Good morning, Valkyries. Jet B. How is Josh and Rebecca? Momini, Dark Monkey, ORAP. How are you doing, Darth? Hastur, the Darth Sir here. Mr. CCDB. How is everybody? Dave G Sound, Sit Room. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Yes, we are here. We are back on Thursday, and welcome, Mexican Iron Man and Captain Trek. How are y'all doing?
Howdy.
Hello, I am doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing all right this morning. So, yeah, two people on this morning. Man, what a day yesterday was. What a day. I was on, of course, in the mornings, and then I was on a panel about bullying in the fandom on the TARDIS zone. That was a real treat, man. I absolutely loved that panel, and it was absolutely awesome getting to be on there and getting to talk about our wonderful starry-eyed girl and what happened.
And whose channel was that on? Where can I find that?
That's on the TARDIS zone. I'll pull up a link for it. I got it somewhere.
Please do. This community sometimes growing like tribbles in a starbase.
Yes.
Don't know where all the good conversations are at.
I've actually got a link to the live stream, so I will throw it out in chat. That is the link. That is panel. I was on that panel. Sammy was on that panel. Purple was on that panel. We had a really good time talking on that panel yesterday.
About I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, about what happened with Starry and what is going on in the fandom, and how, you know, standing up and having your voice heard basically can sometimes make you a target. People come after you, and sometimes you don't have to be actually on YouTube. Sometimes you just be a supporter, and people want to smash you just for supporting someone's channel.
Which Caddyshack principle, you pop your head out like a gopher.
Yeah, pop your head out like a gopher and then poof, back in. Or as you call that, Mexican Iron Man, what was it? Chihuahua time? And then gone.
Yeah, Chihuahua time.
Hey, you know what? Chihuahuas are some of the craziest, bravest damn dogs, man. They'll run up to like a Rottweiler and be like, bah, 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 bah.
Yeah, little Bambino here is like 1 pound and 4 ounces of like pure terror.
Yeah, I bet. How is that going, dude?
I'm scheduled to be on Doomcock show tomorrow night, Friday, and I don't know. I think Bambino can take the Doom Squirrel, bro. I don't care what kind of saber tooth he's got, dude. Like Mexicans say, we're gonna put him in a rooster match.
Rooster match, hell yeah, dude. I bet you could take Sabu. I'll put money on Bambino. My money's on that dog, dude.
Oh yeah, safe bet.
Oh shit. So how have you guys been doing? I know, Mexican Iron Man, you were on EBN just recently, weren't you?
Well, I mean, can't let them give away my condo, just because I went on vacation to, go work with the SBA. So I got to, reclaim my chair and stuff. So, yeah. So anyways, getting things going again with Coach and Nick, and, I'll be hosting 7 o'clock Central Saturday night. More giveaways. We're going to play some trivia with some more Star Wars Sci-Fi Family Feud. Be doing that 7 o'clock Saturday. That should be fun. Get back in the groove of things, and I did an updated commercial to announce that the writing contest is still on. We're just extended it to this month to try to get some positivity out there, give some more people some opportunities to enter. And that's about it. And then I'll be on Doomcock's show tomorrow night, promoting that.
Cool.
That is good to hear.
Did you say the writing contest has been extended? Is that
Yeah,
going
the
to be the end of
deadline.
this
You know,
month?
originally when we came up with the deadline of May 31st, I thought for sure by then the virus shit would be over and all the quarantines would be over. You know, the whole idea was like, let's have a contest, give something people do, put some money in some people's pockets before we all go back to work, right? I mean, that was the original idea. But son of a bitch, dude, we're over here like in San Jose. We now have we now on top of the quarantine, we now have a curfew of like 8 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. every day now.
Mark the Infinitely Tired has a question for Mexican Iron Man. Why does the misadventures of Mexican Iron Man not qualify for the contest?
Because it's not Star Trek or Star Wars. Read the instruction manual. Watch the video. Mark, see that right there shows you how infinitely tired Mark is. He didn't make it to the bottom paragraph. Must be Star Trek universe or Star Wars universe. Unbelievably, Mexican Iron Man was not around in the Star Trek or the Star Wars universe.
Are you sure?
Yeah, shit. Dude, I barely made it if I hadn't picked up Tony Stark's spare parts, my cousin Tony and lives in Malibu, dude, if I hadn't jacked all of his spare parts, I wouldn't even have my own suit. That motherfucker got so busy with a little, white adopted little spider boy in New York. I mean, he told me he was gonna hook me up. He was supposed to like make me this whole advanced suit. Dude, he gave all that tech to little spider boy junior, whatever. I mean, 1 minute it's like me and Tony are going to be the best of friends. We find out we're long lost cousins. Next thing you know, the Mexican's out, the white boy's in.
Oh shit! and you got all the spare parts.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even get like a whole Jarvis. He just gave me like the arms that fell off in the garage that first time when he took off in the first movie. I mean, there's gonna be an Iron Man, the Mexican Iron Man Genesis story coming out. Mark's gonna help me with it, but let's just say the early months and years of Mexican Iron Man were a bit of a struggle.
Well, Cap, what do you got planned, man? I know you got something coming up. You got a new stream series coming up.
Yes, actually, there is going to be something in the works. It's supposed to be coming out next Friday. And actually, I'm also going to be on a panel with Rambling Canuck and the video is going to be dropping at 9 a.m. this morning, Central Time.
Nice. And what are you going to be talking about?
Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Oh, nice, dude. Star Trek review. I was thinking about what, because for a long time, me and Dave Bob, we reviewed Picard. We reviewed certain aspects of sci-fi. We were reviewing Space Above and Beyond, and we've got to come up with a good series to review on Thursdays. Something really good that we can do a series about that will that'll be a good series. So we've got
no one ever did The Expanse.
No, and I reviewed last season in video. This was before, I think it was before I was streaming. I think that was still when I was doing uploads. So
no one ever did The Expanse.
Yeah, and that's a good idea. Have you seen The Expanse, Cap?
No, I haven't. I've been meaning to.
Well worth your time, my brother.
Yes, well worth your time.
I got into a low yesterday, and I had the BBC running while I was doing some work, and I was watching Next Gen, and I'm like, "There's Picard. Yeah, I remember you.
I think you upset Samantha Jo, Mexican Iron Man.
Why?
I don't know.
The Next Generation?
No, I think it's when you brought up The Expanse.
What's wrong with The Expanse?
Oh no, she loves The Expanse.
Expanse is the shit. Sam Jo loves that. Sam Jo was a woman of quality and superior, and her knowledge of superior quality and the finer things in life is not to be questioned with Sam Jo.
No one's going to argue that point. No one is going to argue that.
So yeah, we could do The Expanse. We could totally do The Expanse. I would love to do The Expanse. I would
have said Battlestar Galactica, the old series, but shit, your boy does it inside and out every Thursday night. I mean, good God.
You know what? But he doesn't do the original series.
I'd be down to do that.
Have you ever seen the
Absolutely.
original series of
I
Battlestar?
own the original series.
Including
Including the piece of shit 84, 83 one that we came back with 3 years
Yep.
later.
Well, I've got the whole thing in that Cylon box set with the Cylon on the cover.
You
Yeah.
have that one?
I have that one.
Oh, you should send it to me for safekeeping.
I can do that. I can do that. I can totally do that. I think I got it for like $5 at a swap meet.
What?
Yeah, dude. It was.
No, you
I
did
was like,
not.
nah. Yeah, I did. I'm serious. I think I was at a flea market or like a resale store or something, and I saw it. It was all wrapped up, still in cellophane. The old Best Buy sticker on it was covered up by their sticker. I was like, all right.
That series only did a couple things wrong.
What did you think?
The little weirdo kid and then that little dog.
Boxy.
Boxy.
Yeah.
And well, Quantum Leap sounds like an interesting thing.
I got Quantum Leap too.
See, that was good until, it got weird.
Putting right what once went wrong and hoping that his next leap would be the leap home. Yes, Quantum Leap's badass.
Yeah, there's too many episodes, dude. We'd be on it for like the next 4 years.
Yeah. If we went episode by episode. Yeah. Cardinal Sin Galactica 1980.
Yeah, we can do that.
The Earth one? No.
No.
Not
No, not
not 1980. I'll do the original series. That's fine. I'm not doing 1980. Even though
I want to lead the original one with the original Pegasus when Lorne when he meets up. God, what was the name of the captain of the original Pegasus?
Admiral Kane.
No, not Kane, but the actor who played him.
Oh yes, the guy off the Hot Shot movies. The funny guy.
Lloyd,
man, something. Hold on, Hot Shot.
Not Pernell Roberts. Lloyd Bridges. No, Lloyd Bridges. Morgan really tired confirms Lloyd Bridges.
Yeah, Lloyd Bridges. Yep.
Yeah, he's the shit. He's the shit.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, especially if he'd been funny too. What? Cylons are attacking. Attack the Battlestar Galactica.
By your command.
Oh man, I loved him. I loved him in those Hot Shots movies. He'd like walk over. He's at his room and he walks over to that picture and he's like, "Hey, Fred." He can't hear me. And it's like a picture of a dude down on a tarmac. It's not a window.
And Balthazar, like at the time, I'm like, this is the sissiest bad guy character I could ever imagine. There's no way they could make him more of a sissy. Oh, yeah, they could.
Oh, yeah.
2004.
Yep. Oh man. Just for the flying, Robert Pearson liked the original 1980 Galactica just for the flying motorbikes.
Those were so bad.
If you are a Farscape fan, you will also notice that Crichton's father in Farscape is actually the guy in Galactica 1980, one of the guys that rode the bikes, except he had like black hair. I think they dyed his hair.
Wonder if that hair is ever going to come back. Those hairstyles. Remember those hairstyles?
Oh well, you got 19. You got some of the 80s hairstyles coming back.
When? Where?
When we had the Zoom hangout party for Cinco de Mayo, Adega noticed that Eris has an 80s hairstyle.
Okay, there's one. Oh, 1 out of 38 watching smash the like button does not an 80s party make. So you know what I should.
What was that? What was that one chick's name back in the 80s that was badass? She did Cherry Bomb. No, not that.
Cassiopeia.
No, Cherry Bomb. What was her name?
Farrah Fawcett. Cheryl Ladd.
No.
Look at me playing prepubescent Jeopardy. Mason Iron Man will take smoking hot blondes from the 70s for 300. Cheryl Ladd. No?
No.
Naming every woman from the 70s.
What show? Hey, is it too early to book Chef Zilla for next Tuesday for a cooking show?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Hey, Chef Zill, you want to do a cooking show on Tuesday? Which basically means you're cooking and we play the show.
I can't believe I can't think of this chick's name.
What show? What show she's on?
She wasn't on a show. She was a singer.
A singer?
Yeah.
Well, like the
She wrote the
Carpenters?
song. No. She's an 80s singer.
An 80s.
Goofball.
Well, that certainly brings on.
Anyway.
Pointer Sisters?
No.
Gladys Knight?
Nope. 80s, not fucking like 70s and 60s.
I just saw that Time Life commercial right now. I just showed this morning when I was reading my coffee. Love. That's what, you know what? That's what this country needs right now. We need love.
Joan Jett, Pat Benatar.
Joan Jett. Thank you.
Joan
Jett. Thank you, Mr. CDTV. Yes, Joan Jett. Joan Jett and the Heartbreakers. Yes.
How in the name of what?
I wasn't even looking at the chat. That name just popped into mind.
How does that name? What was it about that name came up in your head, in your skull? How did that happen? How did we go from Farrah Fawcett to Joan Jett?
Oh, we were talking about the hair, that black hair.
Oh,
Joan Jett.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. That's too much woman. That Joan Jett for me. That's like, I don't know. That's like a Sam Joe and a half a side of Purple Lady. I don't know if I can handle all that.
God.
It's just. There's only so much woman you can handle when you're Mexican.
Really?
Yeah, it's tough.
So tough.
I have a funny observation about America's, being on fire right now. You want to hear something funny? Here's my funny observation of the day. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, cities on fire currently include what? New York, San Francisco, Portland, L.A., right?
LA, yeah.
Okay, cities currently not on fire. You ready?
Yeah.
What about Jackson, Mississippi?
Yep. No.
What about Gulfport?
Nope.
What about Alabama?
Nope.
What about South Carolina?
Not that I know.
I think it's absolutely freaking hilarious that all the states and big cities that formerly hosted all the race riots, right now everybody's like, I think I'll have some, pancakes and chicken waffles. And I mean, think about it. It's all the big cities where diversity and liberalism is supposed to be so awesome.
Yep. Hey,
they had 200 National Guards on the wharf of the Santa Monica fucking pier.
We got word that there were protesters down, and this is like a vacation town, down at the main strip. I drove down there. There was 5 white girls with different color hair and signs.
Exactly. So you take your Texas, your Missouri, your South Dakota, your Alabama, your Mississippi, Atlanta, Georgia, I guess, but let's just take Atlanta out of the mix for a second. Florida? They show pictures on South Beach. Everybody's like getting a tan, getting along great. They show pictures of Florida. They had the mayor on. He's like, well, when we get outsiders that come into our town, we don't like them stirring things up because we built a really beautiful city, and kind of the neighborhood just tends to tell the cops that there's outsiders coming in, and boom.
Yep. Lori Roberts asked a good question. If you rob a looter, is it a crime?
Oh, not right now, not currently, because black criminal lives that rip people off matter.
Good morning, Pudgy.
Mobile, Alabama just had protesters and 1 broken windshield on a police car. I mean, okay, I can argue that it's not funny, but it is funny. I mean, it's no one has observed that the entire South is right now probably the safest place to be if you're a minority.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you.
Oh, did you hear about the Latin Kings? Did you hear what the Latin Kings did?
No, what?
No.
The Latin Kings contacted the LA Police Department, and they were like, "Don't worry, dogs, we're with you. We ain't letting this shit go down in our neighborhoods."
No, they didn't.
No, I'm not, dude. No, I'm not. I'm not. That's what there was a report about that either yesterday or the day before, that the Latin Kings had contacted the LA Police Department and were like, "Yeah, don't worry, guys, we got you. We ain't letting this shit happen in our neighborhoods."
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Um, I don't know. I just hope. I gotta tell you, look, I think it's great that you decided to create a community, and we gotta keep this thing together because I'll tell you, I got so. Oh, I'm gonna make a confession here. I got so overworked with this SBA stuff and kind of felt so checked out, and things got kind of negative before. Like this is back a few weeks ago when they announced that they were extending everything. Man, I got so depressed. I almost didn't come back to YouTube and all that at all. I mean, I never told you that, but when you reached out to me, I was just kind of on the fence of coming back or not, and versus just retreating into my own cave of whatever the fuck. So, then the girls were launching their channel, but Mark's constantly producing. So I just want to say thank you for creating this community, and it is important that we create a community because it's very easy to lose people. We lost. Can I talk? We lost one. Can I bring that up right now?
Oh, we didn't lose one. He's taking a stand. He is, and I completely support that. I do. And yeah, you can bring it up and talk about it.
Well, I'm gonna. Okay. Well, I mean, Dave Bob canceled his account yesterday, and maybe he's saying he's taking a stand against social media because he doesn't see it as being very helpful or positive. But truth of the matter is that when I say it's a loss, it is a loss. He's one of the most knowledgeable guys about sci-fi. Definitely one of the nicest guys.
Yeah,
for sure. And if it wasn't for this weird ass social media, I never would have gotten to meet Dave Bob. And I love Dave Bob. And I didn't know till this morning at 5 a.m. when I hit you up. Hey, what's you and Dave Bob? It's Thursday. What's on the agenda? And you told me that he's out. He's off. And he probably may not come back.
Yeah.
He may not. Be probably not. And you look at what happened with Robert Michael Burnett, who's an institution. He gets slammed. And it's very easy to feel like you've got 2 to 5 friends on the internet, and 1,000 people can instantly hate you. Social media is not kind that way. But there's a lot of sick people. There's a lot of people with mental illness and got mental issues that are. We can't let ourselves think that they're as normal or as wacky as us, because they're not. There's a lot of people that are venting and projecting hate, and this thing that's going on now between the last 2 or 3 incidents in a row, this thing has a huge psychological toll. Now, most of us, I think, in your community are pretty strong people generally, but even myself, I almost didn't come back. I mean, even me, and I'm pretty strong, character, weirdo, whatever. Even I didn't come back. But I'm glad I have because, it's weird. It's like I never wanted Star Trek to die. I never wanted Star Wars to die. And Lord knows, as you guys know, I'm pretty emotional about those things. But you know what? I wouldn't know Captain Trek. I wouldn't know you. I wouldn't know all these people with all these great stories. And you assemble this community. And, whether we're 30 or 50 or 80, I think there's probably about 80 of us, right? More or less, give or take.
Yep.
There's about 80 of us in this community in particular. Then there's Echo Base Network, too, and there's some people. But the point is that, we can't always. I want you to know something, Loki. I'm going to do my best to help you keep this community strong and reach out sideways and up and down, because I know that I'm a better guy. I was looking forward to Dave Bob today, and now he's not there, and I know why he's not there. I get it. I get it. I mean, this, when he and I were kids and you see Star Trek and now he's a mature man, 55 years old or whatever, and this is the world he grew up and lives in right now. It's fucking awful. It's awful. But I'm just going to encourage everybody in the group, reach out left, reach out right, sure, attend the shows, watch the videos and stuff like that. But, let's make sure this is a real community, because frankly, unbelievably to me, I don't know what I would do, because the people that I thought were my friends, even if the quarantine wasn't, on like it is and like it has been, I'm way closer to you, Loki, and I've become better friends with you than guys I've known 3 or 4 years in San Jose doing other shit. You know what I mean? We have more in common, and that's true with all of us. And whether it's Captain Trek or Chefzilla, because we all have things in common, and we never would have found each other if it wasn't for this thing. Exactly. So we got to protect each other, and I think we got to protect our relationships. And if someone looks like they're not feeling it, we leave no man or woman behind, just like you guys did with Starry. I mean, I'm really bummed out that Dave Bob's not here and not going to be here. The
message I got from Dave Bob was that, and I hope he doesn't mind me sharing this, Social media, he believes, is the cause of the current problems in the world. That because of Twitter and because of YouTube, you get shit like that's happening now. I spoke to him about it. I told him that we love him. I told him that I didn't want him to leave. He made that decision. He is still out there. He's still keeping an eye on things. That's what he told me. I'm still there. I'm still keeping an eye on things. He has just taken a stand against something he views as detrimental to the world. He loves us. He does not think our community is detrimental in any way, shape, or form to the world. He does not think that other communities like Doomcock's or anybody's is detrimental, like Gary's or anything like that. He just sees a much larger problem. And while we might not be a part of it, he still sees it all as a problem. You know, he doesn't have any problem with us. It's just the mechanism we use to rally people is being used in negative ways elsewhere. You know, when I was on that panel yesterday and we were talking about that bully that went after Starry, I did not seek that person out. When we got into that little Twitter spat, I did not seek that person out. I did not go looking for trouble. Mark had made a post about standing with Starry, and that little gremlin threw out a fucking thing, ding dong, the witch is dead. He came and found us, and he got 9 kinds of shit in return. And he got psychoanalyzed, and he got brought down to a little itty bitty ant under the heel of boots. Our boots. My boots, my boot, Adega's boot, Mark's boot. And we don't go looking for trouble. We don't. That's not our thing. We don't go instigating problems. If problems come to us, we deal with them. And we love Starry to death. And we want Starry back. And of course, we want Dave Bob back. And if he decides to come back, he will. I could have done exactly what I said I would never do, guys. And I was willing to do it. And I thought about it. I could have taken a knee and been like, dude, please don't go. Please, God, whatever you do, don't go. I'll do whatever you want. Just don't go. I could have done that. I love Dave Bob. Dave Bob's my brother. When I started YouTube, I said I have 2 goals. One goal is to get someone on YouTube that isn't right now. Encourage someone to get on YouTube and have their voice heard. I have done that multiple times. And my second was I'm going to get Dave Bob on my damn show. I will hell or high water get Dave Bob to come on my show. And I succeeded at both. That was my original goal when I started. I said, if I do 2 things, those are the 2 things I'm going to do. And I succeeded. And I'm very happy that I succeeded. And we all care about Dave Bob, and we all love Dave Bob. And hopefully he will change his mind at some point and come back, because we all love him and care about him. But he's out there watching. Have no doubt about that. He is out there. Absolutely. He's lurking. He said, I'll be lurking. I just won't be Dave Bob. I was like, all right, brother. So he'll be lurking, keeping an eye on us. He's just shutting it down. He's taking a stand, and I completely support him for taking that stand.
Absolutely. He has to do what he thinks is right. And I'm glad he feels convicted and is following those convictions. It's just hard to do. And it's going to be hard for us because we're going to miss him.
We will. And Mark the Infinitely Tired says, I learned 2 things from slaughtering a troll. 1, Loki is brutal, and Adega can assassinate you with words and be pleasant at the same time when he does it. Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. I had that guy on the ropes. I was psychoanalyzing him for half a day. I was like, oh, so it's your mother issues. So you don't like your mother and you don't like women. And he broke down and admitted everything, that it had nothing to do with Starry, that it was about Bull Streak and Gary over at Nerdrotic, and he couldn't get to them, so he went after Starry. And he's a little kid, and he lives with his mom in the basement. And and then out of nowhere, Adega just drops a thermonuclear device on this guy in a nice way. I'd never seen anything like it. Mark's sitting there going, dude, I've never seen anything like what you're doing. And then Adega shows up, and I'm like, man, I never have seen anything like what Adega just did. Shit. He got assassinated by intelligence. Chris Persia, I might not say it enough, but I'm thankful to Loki for giving us a place to be in the morning and mostly for helping us start the day right. Thank you, guys. That's all I ever wanted to do.
I owe Chris because I think I got his wrench.
No. Chris will always be a guest.
I know. I remember you said that a long time ago. You said it like 6 months ago. You're like, you know what? Chris would go to bed at 4 a.m. after doing Doomcock shit, and then get up at 6 and do your stuff. I remember. Oh gosh. Oh, better times ahead. Better times ahead. Oh, better times ahead. All right, so Chefzilla, what about next Tuesday? You want to do a breakfast show?
Yeah, dude. Come on the show on Tuesday.
You didn't say yes or no yet. He's like, oh, I'm over here in the chat. I can't hear them. Chefzilla's like, I'm going to talk to everybody except I can't hear the guys. What?
Oh, a breakfast show sounds wonderful.
Right?
Omelets. That's what I want, guys. I want.
Oh, yes. What do you want on them?
Bacon. No vegetables. Bacon and some sharp cheddar, or even better, some Wisconsin cheddar and some sharp cheddar and some white cheddar.
Chefzilla's a hell yeah.
Triple cheddar omelet.
All right, we're gonna reach him off. We're gonna reach him offline and get the thing set up. You can play Julia Child.
Oh no, it'll be the Muppet one. It'll be the Muppet Chef. Oh, bark, 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 goody, 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 goody. Dude, I'm gonna update. I updated for everybody out there wondering. I updated the Patreon outro video. I've got to do it again, and I've got to figure out another way to compress it because the latest iteration would not upload, so I had to downgrade. I had to downgrade from 720 high def to 480, and it's fuzzy, and I don't like it. I'm going to use it today, but I'm probably not going to use it again. I'm going to spend the rest of the day trying to figure out another format to put it in because I'm not happy with the way it is currently, but it will not upload in a higher definition.
Wait, are you having a cow because it's like not like 4K and versus 480 or something like that?
Yes.
Coach does that, dude. Just upload it and let's roll. Good God. Jesus.
I wanted to work it, and I want my patrons to be like, oh,
until a couple months ago, Doomcock didn't even have a damn camera apart from his phone. Jeremy got 200,000 subs off this piece of shit Samsung. Ethan got to like what 200,000 subs off of his iPad.
Yeah, off of his iPad. Yeah, hell yeah. And I'm always
I went out and got all this. Look, I will not get some ping from AT&T for his rap that you can barely hear because he's using Stone Age rapping keyboard.
Oh, shit. Aztec wear. Yeah.
Dude, I swear, dude, I'm like, and I got my whole thing. I got a whole studio here. I'm like, shit, I should just ship everything out there.
Well, you know what, guys? I love video editing. So when it comes to video editing, I am a prude. It has to be perfect for me. Otherwise, I'm like, nope. And today I gave because there was no way I could upload the new one with the extra people in it any other way. But I'm gonna fix it.
Loki, what is it like having perfect hair, a perfect face, a perfect body? What is? When one hair is out of place, how do you walk down the street, Loki, when not one hair is out of place?
Oh my God!
How do you do it?
I'm not that bad. Damn it!
He's loving Loki.
Oh, it's just when it comes
because he's beautiful.
Ooh, oh shit! I knew where he was going with that.
I'm having this vision like he could be a Calvin Klein commercial. Like he goes down, he washes his face, and the hair, and there's a towel, and he throws the towel to the left, gums up, and then like Fabio in the olden days, his hair just he's like left and right, and just shaking it and dry in the tropical sun. That's and he looks in the mirror and he turns to the right and he says, Loki Velvet.
Thank you, Eris. See, she's the same with photo editing. I accept nothing less than perfection.
Well, you guys would make awful Mexicans because we have a lower standard.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. Well, it's just video editing, okay? It's just video editing and streaming.
Hey, so for the next party, can we do Zoom so we can actually see everybody more than 6 people at one time?
You mean on the watch party?
Yeah.
Can I mute people?
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to do a panel, but I can't handle like 20 people trying to talk over each other. There's no way I can do that.
Well,
So,
but I'm saying at least you could we could all like it would feel like we're all there.
yeah, we could do that. I could see doing something. I can try.
Eris, did I just assume her race? Well, I don't think you're Mexican, Eris of Chaos. Well, maybe you are Mexican. I don't know. Did see you at the secret meetings we have Wednesday nights. I don't know.
Oh, I remember those meetings.
Yeah, where all the important Mexicans get together. All right, 1, 2, 3. Where's the fourth guy? Oh, all right, let's go.
Pedro, hurry up, damn it.
Pedro. Oh.
No, you look at my my yearbook for high school. It's like, orale, vato, orale, bimino, orale, brother. It's like, damn, dude.
Most likely to build a community of people online in your yearbook. Not.
No, it was be a comedian, actually.
Really?
Yeah, really. I used to joke, dude. That was my big thing. I joked with everybody. I told jokes. I had my own damn stand-up, dude. I had like a whole 45-minute stand-up routine I did.
Oh, you're awesome. But and the way you got coached on was it April Fool's Day? That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was a work of art.
Oh man.
And I went to college.
Did you see that, Trek?
I saw that. I loved it.
Trek, is that not epic or what?
Yes. Absolutely.
I loved how he got all snug up to the desk because he was going to be all like he's ready to go, and coach is like, okay, I'm ready to go.
But no, I went to college and I took drama my first year of college, and then I learned that if you don't like living on your knees, worshiping the director of the programs in certain ways, then you don't get to do anything cool. So I was like, no.
Well, maybe you're the guy that we've been looking for for Kathleen Kennedy. You can turn her. If anyone could do it, Loki could do it.
Shit, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm not taking that bullet for the team. No.
Yeah, with your comedy,
when those legs open,
Bobby O'Hare.
No, when those legs open, it's going to be like the Kraken. No, tentacles will come flying out and pull you in, and no one will ever see you again. You'll be walking around inside like Jack Sparrow. There'll be nothing but sand. It's a bare fucking wasteland in there. You're like, hello, damn, this place is huge. And yeah, no, no, it ain't happening, dude. No fucking way. No, you see the black pearl floating on the sand. You're like, damn, I can't believe that got in here. That's where that's been this whole time. No wonder he doesn't want to come back and play Sparrow again.
Well,
he's got to climb in that pit.
Come on, there's got to be somebody. Wait a minute, Trek's here.
Lethal Lightning, do it. Look at that. I've been listening since the start. I said in 2017 I'd do Kathy K.
Well, yeah, bro, but you're on the wrong continent.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, even if he starts rowing today, I mean, shit, when would he get to Santa Monica? Oh, that's what we should have, a GoFundMe. Imagine if we started a GoFundMe account for Lethal or Kathleen Kennedy.
Lady Q, no, I did not continue my studies in theater. I went in a different direction. I took psychology.
And how has that helped?
Oh, it's helped. It's helped. And good morning to you too, Lethal Lightning.
Lethal, a glass and a cigar for victory on the Snyder Cut, my brother.
Yes.
He and I are veterans of the Snyder Cut wars, which wasn't really a war. We're just more like sitting around waiting. But
dude, I just wanted to see Superman in the black and gray, dude. I wanted to see it in silver and black. I wanted to see that. I love that outfit. Yeah, dude. Do you know that they colored over his suit in post-production? They literally like colored it in the colors.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wore.
That's why it doesn't look like the original trailer.
It doesn't look like the. And if you look in the shield, inside the shield, you can see the silver. You can see the silver. That whole shield was silver, and the suit was black.
Huh.
Those were that is the like resurrection suit, dude. When Superman died, when he came back, he wore black and silver, which were the colors Jor-El wore when he was like judging Zod.
Right.
In that first Superman.
Right, but bro, don't you think that's too much comic books knowledge for like the average Superman fan? The average Superman fan is like Boy Scout and like, you know, Christopher Reeve and like, you know, tidy whiteys that are blue or whatever. Red.
I could talk 30 years of Superman in comics.
And well, that's what I mean. But that's what I mean. Like it's, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love everything that Snyder did, and I got it. But it's just a lot to. It's just a lot to digest if you know like all the backstories and shit, like Darkseid, you know that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I think it's going to be Jim Dandy, because I'll tell you this much: the difference between the extended cut of BVS versus the regular cut, dude. The regular cut of BVS made no sense to me, and I fucking knew it. And I knew every comic book by number, by like, okay, he's merging this story with that story and that story with this story. You know, I mean, he was just throwing a lot of shit out there, but you can't start with like. You know, it'd be like Marvel started with what? Like Civil War, maybe?
Yeah.
Or Infinity War?
That would have made no sense.
Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like. Dude, and
I hate
that.
See that, Cat? Do you want to see the Snyder Cut?
Of course I do. I've been hashtagging that for 2
Yes,
years.
I do. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I mean, me, Lethal, and Ryan, I've getting our shit talked out of by Jeremy for 2 years. I've been throwing hashtag Snyder Cut for like super chats, and it's like Jeremy's stream for 2 years easy. I think one time he was like talking shit on Ryan and Lethal, and I threw in like $40 just to like, you know, divert the conversation. $40. My Mexican Iron Man. Hell, you know, Snyder Cut.
Snyder Cut. Yeah.
Took all my taco money for the week.
I don't know how good it'll be. And I'm not sitting here saying that I think it will be. I think it'll be better, but I don't think it'll be like a million times better. But I want to see the damn suit. If I see anything, I want to see that damn black and silver suit, because that is those are my colors. That black and silver, man. That's the suit I always loved when I saw Superman, and when I saw the original movie was Jor-El in that black outfit with the silver S shield. I always thought that was the coolest look.
What are you talking about? You talking about Man of Steel?
No, I'm talking about the original Christopher Reeve Superman. When you see Jor-El judging Zod among the council, and it was Marlon Brando wearing a black robes with the silver S shield on his chest.
And he was more white.
That was the first time I ever saw that.
The first one was the judge, where he was the judge. He wore black and silver. After that, when he was wanting to leave the planet with his family, then he wore the silver with the black shield.
Yep, he wore the silver white outfit with the black shield.
I'm going on the internet. I don't know.
But anyway, I always wanted that shirt back in the day, and it didn't come out until the death of Superman. When Superman died in the comic.
Oh, you're right. That outfit, yes.
When the comic came out, Death of Superman, and he came back, was the first time you saw him in that black outfit with the silver shield. And then they started coming out with T-shirts. That's when they started coming out with the black shirts with the silver S shield on them. And yeah, it took me a while, but I finally got one, and I got another one, and I got another one, and I got a football jersey like that. I've got all kinds of Superman shit in the closet because I love Superman. I'm a huge Superman fan. I mean, if anybody out there can imagine like a little, 2-year-old Loki running around naked in his parents' house with a cape. Saying,
dude, I think you're 48-year-old Loki running around naked with your Superman shirt on every day.
Except I'm not 48.
38, whatever. 38, 48, whatever you are. 38, 28, whatever.
28, whatever.
You got to be at least 34. I know that mathematically.
Lethal Lightning says, my honest thoughts, it will be better, but if you don't like the first two, you won't like it. But more importantly, this is an epic win for the fandom. That's right.
That's correct. Hey, can I start we got to stop. I mean, we got to keep talking about us being the fandom, but we need to change our vernacular to paying customers who are fans. Like every time we talk, because every time we call ourselves fans, we're lowering ourselves to these piece of shit SJWs. Because it doesn't take anything to call yourself a fan, but we know we spend money. All of us know we spend money. You know what I mean? Yep. So whenever we talk, we got to talk about. I think it's outstanding what Warner Brothers is going to do for its paying fans.
Well, see, that's the thing. The SJWs aren't the paying fans. They're not the ones going out and buying the tickets. We are.
Thank you, Cap.
That's why we got to talk about ourselves being paying customers. Us, the paying customers.
You know, they're the ones out there bitching and complaining because stuff isn't the way they want it, but they're not out there buying tickets. They're not buying the merch.
Nope. No.
I want to put together a poster. I wonder if this exists. You know what we should do? We should have a poster, left versus right. Like a poster on the left that has all the shill websites and the number of subs they have, and the other poster would be all of our people and the number of subs they have.
Mexican Iron Man, how deep were you into the Star Wars fandom back in the day, before all this shit happened? Like back in the day, computer games, books. How far were you into any of that?
No, I mean, not. I told you, like I always told you, I was always a trekker. I was always a, trekker.
Okay.
Trekker.
Star Trek, for example, then. Imagine the dry times, the times where there was no series, no nothing, no movies. There was a time after Enterprise where there was just no Star Trek, right?
Well, yeah, and there was even the time before Enterprise where there ain't shit either.
Well, no, because you had Voyager and you had DS9 and you had Next Gen, and it was before Next Gen, yes.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, before.
Okay. Before Next Gen. Okay, we'll do that.
But it wasn't dead. The movie, the franchise wasn't dead because
the fans carried it, right? Yeah. And the fans wanted a movie, right? And that's how you got the motion picture. But imagine if between the original series and the motion picture, they had said, well, we're going to bring it back, but we're going to make Kirk a woman and we're going to make Spock a sissy, and his sister is the one who's really in charge of everything. Imagine what would have happened when there was no Star Trek if they just announced that, we're going to change everything up and we're going to make Kirk a chick and we're going to make Spock a pussy and his sister's going to be the ruler of the Federation. How would, fans that were carrying it at the time reacted?
No, I mean, revolution. Fuck. I mean,
right. Absolutely.
Absolute revolution. I think then there would be there quite possibly would be more action or activities, but the thing is, we're also busy and on lockdown now. All we can do is Twitter into the oblivion and make YouTube videos into the oblivion. I mean, really.
There's a reason why the EU and Star Wars was so damn good. See you later, Lethal. There's a reason why the EU was so damn good, because they needed people to buy them books.
Yeah.
There was no Star Wars series. There was no Star Wars nothing. Nothing was going on. You had games and you had books. That was it. So what came out had to be good. It had to keep you interested until they decided to do whatever they were going to do next. It had to keep your attention. It had to keep you wanting to buy more.
Well, I'm doing the final edit on the Echo Base Network. Our next documentary is going to be on Lucasfilm's games, and I'm doing the final edit of the script this weekend.
Nice.
And I mean, it's certainly chronicled very, 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 very well.
I told Coach I've got every LucasArts game there is. So if you guys need anything, if you need any real game footage that's not copied from somewhere else, I'll screen cap it.
Yeah, we need to do that when we get to post production.
Just give me a list. Just give me a list of what you want, and I'll do it. I've got everything. Everything.
Hey, Captain Trek, what do you think? You think they might actually have to sell the property? I mean, CBS is going down the shithole fast.
I wish they would. Unfortunately, I seriously doubt it because they want too much money. I wish they would. God knows Trek would be much better than anybody else's hands.
How much do they want? Did they put a price on it? I mean, how many? I mean, Star Wars went for $4 billion. I mean, there's no way Star Trek would go for what? 1 or 2.
I wouldn't go for it. Wouldn't go for 2, but yeah, yeah. Don't give Disney any ideas. They probably try to buy it.
You know what? Number one brings up a good point. He says we should do a Superman 2 watch party sometime as well, since that has the kneel before Zod scene. Funny thing, I was at a con and saw him. I was like just walking through the con and I hear kneel before Zod, and I turn and it's Terrence Stamp, dude.
No,
he got his hand out and his head up like he does in that scene, you know. And I was just like, oh my! And these two guys are like on their knees, kneeling in front of him. So it's like they walked up and they were like, "Oh my God, you're," and he's like, "Kneel before Zod." Yeah, dude, it was absolutely epic. It was the coolest damn thing, dude. I was just like, holy shit, that's Terrence Stamp. That's Zod. Absolutely epic. Guys, thank you for being here this morning, guys. Thank you both very much. It means everything that you guys were here this morning.
Oh, you're welcome.
This was a hard morning getting up and doing, and I was really upset last night. And I know me and Lori talked, and Jedi Bill, and we were on Discord, and we were all talking. Chef, you know, a lot of us were in there talking, and you know, this is what he wants, and I respect that, and I support that. We, no hashtags, guys, no hashtags. Don't, because I'm going to say this. Please don't throw a hashtag out about it, because it's not the same thing as what happened with Starry. I stand by his decision. You know, He didn't get run off, guys. He didn't get run off. He didn't get harassed. He just made it. He decided, I'm going to take my stand, and this is what I'm going to do. And that is hard on us, but I respect his decision, and I support his decision. And he's still a part of our family, and he always will be. Always will be. And any day he wants to come back, he knows he's more than welcome to come back. So,
I'm looking forward to that day. I'm hoping it does happen.
Me too. Me too. So, Mexican Iron Man, thank you. Anything you want to say before we get out of here, brother? Anything you want to plug for EBN or anything?
No, I mean, I already did. I just say, let's, you know, hey, Chef Zilla, make sure you get Loki or me offline so we can plan out next Tuesday. Let's do this, bro.
Yes, breakfast. I'm omelets.
Oh.
I can't make an omelet. I have to go out to get an omelet. I can't make one. I can't flip it for whatever reason. I just can't flip it.
Even though you know how to do that thing with your hair, you can't flip an omelet?
No, right? I know. Kat, thank you, dude. Anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
Well, the only thing I'm going to say is that Rambling Canuck is going to have that Star Trek Next Generation roundtable review. And that's going to be in just a few minutes. That video is going to drop.
Okay.
So,
all right. I'll as soon as it drops, I'll watch it.
Awesome.
I'm liking those. I am liking those, guys. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and roll that outro, and I will be on later tonight for 7 Kinds of Mischief, and hopefully I'll be able to get a game video out at some point today too. So. I'm trying. I was going to do that last night, but I was in a very bad mood. So I didn't get it out last night. I apologize for that. I will try and get it out today before I do 7 Kinds of Mischief. Thank you again, Mexican Iron Man, Captain Trek. Captain Trek.
You're more than welcome.
Week, and me and you got to get together and figure out what we're gonna review.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everybody in chat, and I'm gonna drop the new Guardians video. There will be an update again soon. Thank you, everybody, for being here, and we will all catch you later today.